Season opener. See what old Juddy got.
College football matchup. We've got an intriguing neutral setting for this battle here today. This is not just any other matchup. Both teams come in ranked in the top 10, colliding early in the season, each trying to set the tone with a big statement. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the 5th-ranked team, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Dogs will kick this deep to start us off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Goes to his right side there for the completion. That'll pick up a first down out of the 37.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. Started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws. And Justin Herbert, of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday, what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Single back, takes the handoff. He's found some room at the 45. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Ducks.
Well, all the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 open scoring. Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hall. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Well, great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
First down here for this offense. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. Receiver makes the catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
So a very makeable third down for the offense from the 29. Quarterback drops back. The tight end has got it. And he's ruled down after the catch, but it's enough for a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Receiver in motion now. Handoff. Here comes the jet sweep. Gets into space at the 50. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. It's a huge gain all the way down inside the 30.
Man, I love this play call here by your offensive coordinator. They catch the defense out of position. They turn that into a nice chunk of yardage. But the execution was great, and the timing of when to call the play. The defense was lulled to sleep, and before they could react to the jet sweep, he's downfield for a huge gain.
The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
They'll pass from the field goal attempt. The offense on the field going for it on 4th down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. 4th down, looking to throw for it. On the run here, lets it go. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion.
Well, Chris, here's an example.
Bro, that was a pick. It drifted me. Come on, look at that. I'm running in front of it. They hating. They hating. I knew exactly what he was doing. Crazy work. Crazy work.
Motion now from the tight end. Handoff heading left. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
And the Bulldogs line up with a 1st and goal. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on 1st down. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Second down and goal. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Look at now throwing here to start the drive. He's escaping the pocket now. On the run, he'll let it go. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
Hey, a 1st down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be 1st down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. Breaking free at the 35. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
And the Ducks trying to cash in here in the red zone. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. That's the spin move. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
Well, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards in the 1st down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. Hand off to the single back. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon. Lining up to try the extra point. PAT puts him in front by 7. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Bringing it out. It's Hall. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Here comes a handoff. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. They're going to run the option. Oh, and a fumble here. Can you believe it? The defense recovers the fumble. Touchdown, Ducks. A fumble return for 6. That's a scoop and score. Defense making a monster play there.
Well, his eyes must have gotten so big when he saw that ball pop out, chance to pounce on it, and instead of doing it the more conservative way and just falling on it, he decides to take it to the house for a touchdown, something he'll remember for the rest of his career.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Now they get set to kick it away. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. There's a wide-open receiver, complete. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
And looking to throw now on first down. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Off play action, he's looking to throw. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. You're going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
It's a draw to the back. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. The Dogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Here we go, fourth down. They'll try to run for it. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware and anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did.
And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments, come up with a stop here? And they start the drive with an end-around play. The tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
You know, even though positive yards are gained here, I think the defense has to be happy on how they prepared coming into the game for these kind of different looks. They looked very aware that these formations and plays could happen on any given down.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Takes the ball and heads to the left. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
They'll try to run for the first down. The Ducks pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs.
Nice first down run here by this running back, and these are the kind of situations on 3rd and short that you can gain a lot of momentum, or it can kill a drive and kill the confidence of an offense. Here they pick up the nice first down, which is great, new set of downs, but it also gives you a lot of confidence that you can wear that defense down psychologically.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. And when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
On first down, it's play action. And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
And sack sets up 2nd down. And he drops back in the gun. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. It's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and it has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Looks to the left, pass caught. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up to go first down and goal.
Now that's what I call coming through for your team in a pressure situation. Great read, got the ball where it needed to go, and now you're set up to get 6.
The Ducks come to the line with 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And we're able to get him down.
A pretty good push up front here by this offensive line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
And the wideout goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. They break the huddle for 3rd and goal. They're 2 for 2 on 3rd downs this drive. And the call is a quarterback sneak.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown.
Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And the returner will be brought down. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. Running back has it on a screen now. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
Caught quickly. Great defensive play, tackled quickly. Not much of a gain. Dogs looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
Well, Chris, I can tell you as a quarterback, there's nothing more frustrating than a big defensive lineman who's good at swatting the ball. Because if they don't do it, oftentimes you got an open receiver and a completion.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Offense protecting the lead here, but they've been playing so well. Let's see if they go for more before halftime. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He spins out of a tackle. Eventually they tackle him, but what a spin move to earn him the first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ducks.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
And they'll set up with PAT. The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hall. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. That's going to be incomplete. A 4th down drop here in the...
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you gotta have to come up with and make a catch.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, Chris, as you know, anymore in college football, these tight ends are essentially wide receivers. They move them all over the place and try to find a good matchup. And they had one. They're just unable to complete the pass.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. Hands off to the left. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Defense makes the stop after the completion. The Bulldogs will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Play action fake, looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. It's an out route, the catch made. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the 1st down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now.
Man, I don't know how he wasn't able to hold on to that football in the end zone. That's a touchdown. A great opportunity lost, but a lot of relief for this defense. When they get to film next week, they're going to want to know what happened. What was the breakdown that almost allowed that big play?
There's the handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. The attempt from 47 yards. This try is no good, and it's still a huge deficit. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Ducks will kick this away to begin the 2nd half. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. First play of the 2nd half is a handoff. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Pass caught inside the 10. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal.
Great job here by this offense to open up the second half with an aggressive approach, sending a clear message to this defense that they are ready to be aggressive to win this game.
The Dogs trying to punch it in. It's first and goal.
Cut. Come on, set. Go.
First and goal, handoff. Stopped right at the line. This is a stubborn defense backed up against the goal line.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
So just 1 for 3 in red zone trips so far. They come up on second and goal.
Gorilla.
They try to run it with the option. Pitch play to the back. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
And they tack on the extra point. Here's the kickoff tape to see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle with the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it to the left. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
That gain sets up a third down play. Can he make it to the marker? Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
And the Ducks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. Looking right, this one caught. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 33-yard line.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality is seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
It's a run to the left. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, that's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Catch made on the right side. And bulldozing his way through. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The Ducks looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And the defense wraps him up.
Well, no surprise there. They gave it to him one more time. The defense is able to come up with a stop. Listen, this guy's already got 3 touchdowns on the game, and he looks hungry for number 4. Give it to him again.
On the double.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Touchdown, Oregon. And the route is on.
Man, I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards, and it's a touchdown.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Returner looking to make a play here. Returner is brought down. Gets a start for the next drive. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field.
In blue. In blue. Freedom.
And the single back takes the handoff. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Ball handed off. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up.
Fire.
From the shotgun, drops back. Snags a quick throw. That'll pick up 1st down yardage very near the 40.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Running with purpose. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Hey, they gave up some yards here, but man, that's a pretty good job by this defense against the jet sweep. You see who was carrying the ball there? He can fly. I would argue he's the fastest guy on the field. So you don't give up the big play. You give up a few yards. I think that's a win for the defense.
Here's a target, and it's complete. They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
Ready?
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field.
Easy.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, that gain will give them some breathing room. What a good job of being able to get them out of that hole. They're inside their own 5-yard line. And on the other hand, the defense, what a missed opportunity. You had them pinned back, a chance to really, at the very least, affect field position. And now you give up a big gain like this.
Belly stutter. Easy. Tuna.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down.
Get set. Get set. Ready.
Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. At the 20. And he's into the end zone. But hold on. There's a flag down. This might be coming back. So that long scoring play is spoiled by a penalty. That's a big call in this game. Offense showing a bunch formation now.
Pound 55 weak.
Handoff to the back. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
I ain't gonna do no talking. I'ma just shut up and play. I'ma just shut up and play. Okay, that's all I'ma do. Yep.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down.
Oh, it's 3rd and 11? Damn. Okay.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's 4th down.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
They've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2.
Lion. Here we go.
The secondary backed up off the ball now. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down.
Well, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
The Ducks will line up on 1st and 10. It's a quick grab. Running with purpose. Tackle is made, but that's good for a 1st down to the 47.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
Okay, ready?
The offense will set up on 1st and 10.
325. 691. Gators far.
From the gun, he looks for an open man. Trying to extend the play. He's going to take off.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
On the set.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive.
29 Philly.
Ball handed off. They get him down, but not before he moves the
Seeking
football to
contact.
32.
You know, I'd say this
Seeking
run is pretty
contact.
emblematic of
Yeah,
what we've
boy.
seen all day
Call me
long. No
7.
matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front.
So your coach, he was running his mouth too much at media day.
They've been able to
That's
run
why.
really whatever they wanted to. That's
why
the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel.
Injure them niggas. Get them out of here.
Looks like a player
Get them out of here. Bus warm.
We'll take a timeout while they check it out.
Bus warm, baby. Let me stop talking, though. You know what I'm saying? Just shut up and play. Just shut up and play.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider. Ready.
Handoff as they try to work the clock here. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
So now it's third and short from the plus 24. Could be 4-down territory. Interested to see what the call is here. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
This defense just cannot get off the field. The long march moves on. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
Yeah.
Set. It's second down. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense
2-minute warning.
The clock and secure an impressive win here today.
Yeah. Took out number 10. Took out number 5.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Catch made across the middle by the running back. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Well, these guys just won't let up. I mean, they already have this game out of reach. They have a big lead. They're still throwing the football and still just putting it on this defense every chance they get.
Hell yeah. Y'all was at media day. Y'all know what was said. You know what I'm saying?
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. On third and short, they hand the ball off. And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
4th down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Pass caught. Can he get in? Doesn't quite get in, but it sucks up a first and goal for this offense.
Chris, how about this? You're inside the red zone. You get the 4th down. You go for it. You show that aggressive approach. Your players love that you show confidence in them, and you're rewarded with a first down.
Yeah.
The Ducks looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal.
Here we go.
The back in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Ducks. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
Chris, you talk about having
Ugly.
This offense just goes out.
48-14, Juddy.
Executing the play call.
I'ma whoop Derek ass. Don't advance on me. That mouth, boy. That mouth be just bringing it out, boy. Bringing it out. We appreciate you, though. This was a great game. We appreciate the effort. We knew, you know, if you had Georgia, that it was going to be, you know, this is it. It's your year.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
We knew. And they got the Dixon Mark coup. Okay. This was for both of y'all. This for Corey and J Mark. I dedicate this to y'all, man.
The Bulldogs offense is back out on the field.
Dedicate this to y'all, baby.
Hand. All you can do now is play for a little shred of pride.
Little pride.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Incomplete, but a late flag comes in.
Boy, they hating on Zach Eagles, bro. I had a pick. I had 2 picks actually with this bro, and they hating. Hating.
Talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them downfield.
Give it to me. That's what I'm talking about. Give my boy his, come on. Exactly what I'm talking about. Boy.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to ball downfield.
Out here. Out here hating on my man, boy. Hating on my man.
He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Just trying to get rid of it. Just gets the pass.
We was gonna do that, but let's go ahead and get out of here. We messed up our QBR being petty. You can't mess up our QBR. Ain't nobody worth that. Nobody worth that. We above 80%. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Yeah.
So a good W here. Their season is up and running. The goal was to be 1-0, but also, Kirk, we got a chance to see what this team is capable of when they play their best.
I completely agree with you, Chris. I was definitely impressed with this performance.
Ooh, 132, 4 tutties, 14.
Enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler.
Yeah, that was a dot. He left his fucking safety in the middle. Yep. I remember that. Yeah, man. Waiting on this. The coup plotted. Like, give me D-Lens. First week, I want D-Lens. I'm going to give him to you. Neutral site, he'll be away. Yeah, I'm going to bust his ass. 20 for 22. Let's go 22. And that was all my fault that you missed the last 2. I was just trying to do too much. You could have had a perfect game. Could have had a perfect game, but I was doing too much instead of running the ball. Damn, I fucked that up for you, my boy. It's all good, though. Yeah, we got 132 out that boy Weathersby. Change of direction was going crazy. Talk about that boy. Oh, and he had 100. Ooh, Weathersby. He was going crazy. Yeah, 132 on the ground and 133 through the air. T-Free, you did more than what it said you was doing. Okay? That stat line don't show. And I fucks with you. Yeah, no sacks. That defense, though, y'all came to play today. Y'all really did, and I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Chasson. Okay? Starting that sophomore. 6'3". Going crazy. Not a lot of talking for losses. Sacks, though. We didn't get 1 sack. That's crazy. You got 2 interceptions, though. Yeah.